on, Daniel? What's going on, Monique? What's going on, Rena Black? Kiki Prime, baby, in the building. What's going on, baby? All right, what's good, y'all? We had enough fun with the music. You know what I mean? So, you know, I got word through the grapevine that they were trying to do a porn bomb on the channel. And, you know, we got all kind of measures and stuff prepared for that. You know what I mean? There's all kind of like remedies for that. If you notice, there are people that'll pop up in the chat that don't pop up on the stream. So, like, the AI has a filter anyway. So if you do try to do that, it's filtered before it's even plastered on there. But for the time being, I'm going to take the avatars off. We're just going to highlight the comments. You know what I mean? Because we got some stalker hating females that's in their feelings. And we have some weak-kneed, jelly-back Negroes, you know what I'm saying, that have a lot to say about me. People that I really don't know, you know, fans. Like dude said he been following me, knowing me. I was over in the Mo3 sector today, just dropped down a chat to say hello, what's going on? And we had a guy over there, you know what I'm saying, I guess that followed Miss Piggy Dolt. What's going on, Monique? That followed Miss Piggy Dolt and their little coat over there, you know what I mean? He was hoping to clout chase. And then that 16K got snatched. So Miss Piggy, I guess she want to give some kind of explanation on what happened to her channel or whatever. No, you got struck out. Guaranteed. You got struck out. The last strike was, you know, we got the truth and evidence about everything that happened. You know what I mean? We got the truth. We got the receipts. You know what I'm saying? We got the receipts on you being a stalker, you hoarding other people's property, and that's the reason why you got struck. The reason why you lost your monetization. You lost your monetization because... let me do this. You lost your monetization because you was up there. Make sure I do this, y'all. You was stealing celebrities' stuff from other platforms, and you transplanted it over to your channel. What's going on, AT Television? Yeah. Yeah. So, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So what happened on AT Vaughn is Chase lost her page because she was hoarding and exploiting a woman that Marcus used to deal with, the amputee girl. She had like 40 videos on her page. So Sonny asked me to get them removed. We asked her a few times to remove it. She didn't want to remove it. Straight up. So she didn't want to remove it. And then the thing is, we did the copyright claims, like as we had the right to do, and she lost her channel. It was pure exploitation at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And, you know, what else do y'all want? I mean, and then the whole thing is, I go over to a whole nother sector. All of a sudden, her and all her little crew, they dropped down in the chat together. It was about like, I seen that Char chick, Ronice, Uncle D, Miss Piggy Dolt herself was there. You know what I'm saying? It was like almost 7 or 8 of them I seen in the chat. They was over there. Like, I'm in the chat and it's like, I'm on a small channel. I'm on like a channel. I ain't saying this with my homie. You know what I'm saying? But his channel, he'll get like maybe 50, 60 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he get his numbers from time to time. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's not like it's a channel like everybody going to is popping like that. You know what I'm saying? So someone had to alert her that I was on the panel. And Sonny been going over to the Mo3 sector. And I haven't been over to the guy WAP channel. But she been saying that, yeah, they following her over to the Mo3 sector. They got commentary about her being on panels over there in the Mo3 sector. You know what I mean? And so next thing you know, they pop up. And I'm like, okay, cool. If you're going to come over to the sector, and these spaces, you want to clout chase me, come hit the link come introduce yourself to these people, get out the chat. Like, my whole thing is don't try to clout chase me and my battles and everything I done went through on the internet. You know what I'm saying? People I done roasted, people I done like have a beef with and everything like that. You want to follow behind me, you know what I'm saying? Because you feel like, you know, Octavia's got limits. I'm not trying to mess with your children. I'm not trying to exploit you, stuff like that. But you want to basically deal with somebody that you feel that got principles, morals and principles that won't tear you a new one. You know what I mean? Because you already been doxxed. And I just want to let you know, people be sending me every move you make. They be sending me like everything. Everything. It's spooky. You know what I mean? I'm not a doxer. Like, if I was a weirdo like you, you know, stuff would be all out here about you, lady. You know what I mean? It'll be all out here about you. So they over there, they're mad. They been struck. And they got to start all over again. And they can't do it in this space. So my assumption, what I believe what they're trying to do now, is they're trying to move themselves over to the Mo3 sector. Y'all smash that like button for me, please. They're trying to move themselves over to the Mo3 sector to look for somebody to start, to find like somebody that got a name over there. You know what I mean? Got a following. They at first they come off nice. So I talked to one of the girls on the back end from the Mo3 sector privately. And we talked. And I was like, you know, oh, now they be coming over from time to time. They be super chatting and shit. Like I said, that's exactly how they did me and Kiki. They came over super chatting. They came over joining memberships. And at the same time, sharing your live to their desolate ass channel with the same group of grandmas over there. You know what I'm saying? And then they're trying to entice your people to come over there. You know what I mean? And they're really trying to sabotage your bag. Give it like 2 months dealing with her. Next thing you know, she gonna start bad mouthing. I didn't know. Oh my God, I didn't know that you had this going on. Oh my God. Oh, she gonna act like she ain't know none of your background or none of your shortcomings online. And then what she's gonna do, she's gonna pull a fast. What's going on, Judge Fifi? She's gonna pull a fast one like she didn't know nothing. And then next thing, oh, she gotta drag a mammy. She got to drag a mammy. Now, your people been coming to her chat for about 2 months, right? So this is the con game. Your people been coming to the chat for about 2 months. They done got familiar with her. They think she a nice woman. Think she a nice guy, not just this nice person. So they come over there. They thinking, okay, cool. Well, some of your people didn't do that deep research on you. You know, you may have had like 1 or 2 failures here and there on the internet. Who doesn't? They've been out here that show their face. You know what I'm saying? On social media. So then she started demonizing you. And while your people are in attendance, next thing you know, your people say, hey, they start deserting your chat. Maybe like 5 or 10% that like her. Meanwhile, she got these catfishing photos like she's like 28. She's young. She's vibrant. But she never shows her face. At the same time, dragging you, me and Chase the same age. All right? Me and her the same age. But to drag you for you being bold enough to come on the camera, being your age, embracing your maturity, you know what I'm saying? Embracing who you are today, not hiding from yourself like how they do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Operation Street Trash Takedown. That's right. Yeah, but we're not hiding ourselves, but they'll judge you for being yourself, being your age. And then come to find out the majority of her people, like Uncle D, don't have teeth in their mouth. Like, we seen the camera slip. And Uncle D is going around. So, let me tell you, I didn't even know, like, the last strike on Chase channel was a community wall strike. I didn't even know how to do a community wall strike. I did. What happened was Uncle D struck a troll page. The troll page sent me the details of what was in that thing. And then, you know, when she had that receipt of Sonny and Ken, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That Sonny put on her Instagram. She had screenshot. So hey, we went on and did a copyright strike on that screenshot because of Uncle D. Uncle D. She wouldn't even have the third strike if it wasn't for Uncle D having that camera slip. So after the time she got the third strike, this is how I know. It was 2:30 in the morning when her channel started getting discombobulated. The time she got the third strike, what happened was, I was, oh, dang. So I went over to her channel after I got the email, like 2:30 in the morning, right? And everything I did is lawful. You know what I mean? Because it's all exploitation on her end. I go over to her channel. At the same time, the strike just got confirmed in my phone. What happened was her channel started going through trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? It was a time of Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? It was a time, you know what I'm saying? It was a time of Jacob's trouble at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I started seeing videos of their takedown. It was videos being deleted. Then the channel disappearing, popping up, disappearing, popping up. People emailing me, oh, the channel back, it's back, it's gone, it's back, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? No, I can tell you, yes, it's discombobulated. I can confirm that her channel is absolutely gone. Absolutely. Her channel is gone for copyright strikes. I guess you could think that she's gonna go live tonight and try to explain and lie her way out of it. Your channel's gone. If your channel's healthy, you will be able to go live tonight. You're not able to go live. You're not able to go live on that channel. Yeah, it's discombobulated. Yeah, y'all love the word discombobulated. Y'all like my vocabulary. I'm the Shakespeare of the shit. Yeah. So, and then also, while A.T. Vaughn here, I guess now she wanted to be friends with A.T. Vaughn. A.T. Vaughn gave me permission to use that video. And then in that video, we sent cash apps to A.T. Vaughn, the one with Marcus running from the gunfire. You know what I'm saying? He was in the chat when he said, yeah, okay, cool. My chat sent him cash apps for the video, and we continued on. So we had permission to use the video. So they've been trying to set me up the whole time. It has got so bad that even Uncle D, see the chat, I had to take out I'm taking out the avatar because I just want the aggravation. So I got word that somebody was going to try to porn bomb. You know what I'm saying? See A.T. Vaughn say facts right there. You know what I'm saying? Confirm. Right? So Uncle D been so pressed about her camera slip. Well, you know, Uncle D, how it is. They've been so pressed about their camera slip. They've been running around striking troll pages with the copyright takedown, all this kind of stuff. She done been around striking everybody that's trying to post that picture of her. And she's mad because that last video I did of Mark, I think it was Marcus. Let me see, let me go to it now. I'll tell y'all. It's in the video because what happened is my chat, it filters, it don't show everybody in the chat. So if you haven't been here, I think you got to be at like 5 or 6 live streams before you're able to actually be seen on the thing. So that's why some people don't populate. But let me go to that live. She tried to strike. Yeah, Marcus from Atlanta Street interviews promote harassment of disabled FBA. So in that video, a troll popped up with Uncle D picture, I think around the 12-minute mark, and it was big. Like the avatars, everybody know my avatar, like YouTube avatars, they appear on the channel, they would be big. So you can clearly see, and it's in 4K. So we stream in 1440p. So you can clearly see in the video the profile picture of the troll, you know what I'm saying, in that thing. She tried to strike it. I wrote back to YouTube. I said, no, YouTube actually promotes us highlighting comments, so that would be kind of productive to YouTube. And YouTube say, yeah, get that shit up out of here. You know what I mean? So I can put it up right. I can put up the comments right now and the avatars. But at the end of the day, you know, niggas trying to porn bomb. You know what I'm saying? Because we know these some nasty, musky ass females that love to talk about incest and little children and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So they watch all kind of nasty porns, and it's admitted on that live stream that Miss Piggy Dolt talked about. She talked about how she like to watch tranny porn, family porn, incest porn, stepdaughter, stepdaddy porn. You know what I'm saying? She's into it all. She's a whole pig when it comes down to porn and connoisseur of all kind of sexual deviancy. And as we already know, she was the one that after Kiki did a little research on Miss Piggy Dolt and found out when she was in the Latrice Allen sector, she was over there being a whole stalker and saying the same thing that she was saying about. She said some incest shit about me. You know, well, like, you know what I'm saying, my situation with Kiki and whatever. Said some weird stuff about me, desiring something. You know what I'm saying? Said some shit about King of Commentary, saying something about him dealing with his own child that she got a channel struck on the channel that she's on now. That channel already got like 2 strikes, I think, because she go over there and be vulgar as fuck. She's a vulgar, nasty pig. You know what I'm saying? And what do pigs do? They wallow in mess. So she's a messy pig. She was over there trying to look for, they was over there trying to post a woman's drawers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you was to go drag somebody for, like, well, yeah, your man said he got blah, blah, blah in your drawers. No, they wanted to, I don't know, I didn't know if they posted it, but they was over talking about dirty drawers with doo-doo. And that's how they get down. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a pig will eat anything. A pig will wallow in anything. You know what I'm saying? Pigs will eat other dead carcasses that eat each other, that cannibalize each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why she is the pig. And when she was in the Latrice Allen sector, they was calling somebody else the pig over there too. So that's how she gets down. And obviously, and I would be, because I see what kind of mindset this chick had, you know what I'm saying? She's the kind of chick that, like, I feel like she deal with a nigga, she want to be degraded. You know what I'm saying? She probably get off on a nigga slapping her up a little bit and calling her a dirty, nasty pig, because she knows she ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't worth 2 dead flies smashed together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just gives me that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, use me, dumping me. Don't even use no condom. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had every kind of, like, listen. You know what I'm saying? We can really go in all day about it. But, like, I'm just trying to say, like, this lady literally follows people. So you think you in a whole nother sector? And proof of what I'm telling y'all, when she had Judah Nazareth, she went over to the Israelite sector. That means this, what she does, she types my name into chat every day to see who got an issue with me. Try to, like, what they do, they go and find videos of Kiki or me on small little troll pages that nobody even watch, and then they'll share it out on their wall. You know what I'm saying? Every day, these people that have nothing to do with themselves, they type in to see what somebody is saying about Octavius, somebody saying about Kiki, or somebody saying about Sonny. You know what I'm saying? It's been a campaign the whole time. And at the end of the day, lady, you have lost your channel. You have lost your channel. You have lost your channel. And that's what they do. How you doing, Champagne? Yeah. I mean, like, my whole thing is the commonality of it all. And like I said, Sheena been exposed. You know what I'm saying? For, like, the commonality of this space now is grown people interested in sexual deviant behavior and people's childhood traumas, rapes, you know what I'm saying? And incest stories. And it goes back to even to Marcus at the top of it, the pyramid, going out, finding homeless people that are vulnerable, dealing with mental issues, dealing with drug issues, or dealing with other issues, PTSD type of issues, or schizophrenia, putting them on camera, having them talk about all the allegations of sex that went on in their household. All right. So this is the commonality. So we see what it is, and we see what the real mammy, like when a child say they've been touched and they go to they like, this is the story that we hear a lot. She is the apologist for the so-called, you know what I'm saying, for the man. This stuff, that's an allegation of something that went down. I ain't getting into that. And I said that from the beginning. You can go back in time. I got the videos. Well, I said, hey, Sonny could go to the detective and they could work that out with the attorneys downtown or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened in that household. But to come out here and totally try to tear down the person that's the woman that's supposedly a victim of sexual assault, because, you know, that's what was described, totally tear it down, and you don't know, but you're speculating. You know what I mean? You're being the mammy. You're being that woman. You're being like in the movie Precious, Monique. You know what I'm saying? You's a tired Monique ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? For the movie Precious. You know what I'm saying? You protecting the predator. You protecting the person that's allegedly had done this type of behavior, and it's protection going over and over again. Same thing with Monkey Speaks over there. What do? They sit there and they protect, you know what I'm saying? They're over there to protect Marcus from being cross-examined or being examined about whatever allegations he got going on. That's not my issue. That's not my content. But I do have to see it for what it is. And at the same time, she was the one out here. Miss Piggy was out here, the one talking about how Marcus is sick, he's nasty, and this, that, and the third. So when did they collectivize? It was never open collaboration between Marcus and Miss Piggy Dolt. But then we start seeing, like, hold on, what's going on? Then I'm like, dang, why do they really have hard on for me and Kiki? We go on vacation, we doing our own shot, different type of content. The content was doing pretty good. Kiki was over there doing the political stuff, getting 38,000 views. So we didn't really need Marcus. We don't need Marcus. You know what I'm saying? We don't need Marcus. You know what I mean? When we had our fallout, that wasn't no street sector. That was beef sector, black sector, conscious sector. You know what I'm saying? That came over, and Mo 3 sector. That came over to our channels, people that know us with the street sector. Okay? That brought those heavy numbers like that. So you are clout chasing us. It's not the other way around. It's not the other way around. And I don't get the stalking. I don't get you following me for different platforms. I don't get you following Sonny to different platforms. You know what I'm saying? And all I can just allege is the fact that, hey, what you're doing is you become infatuated. And like, I know you're a weirdo, Miss Piggy. You're a weirdo. And I'm thinking like, hey, I'm about to, if you want, I'll get this pen right here. I get this pen. I get this pen right here, and I will get some dirty drawers of mine, and I will sign it. I will sign it. I will put my signature on it. Okay? I'll wear it for a day, and I put my signature on it. And if you want, for $100, just send me $100, and I'll send you my dirty drawers so that you can sniff them at night to give you comfort. Because at this point, the stalking got to stop. The stalking got to stop. I mean, you're fanned out. You're fanned out. You're fanned out. I mean, what do you want? You want Kiki to do the same? You want Kiki to sign something and sign you know what I mean? Because we know the way that face looked when you cammed up. You're like, hey, bro, it looked like you'll eat the hell out of some cooch. Like, you look like, hey, that face looked like you was an experienced carpet, you know, you're an experienced carpet cleaner. Okay? Very experienced. You know what I'm saying? Very, very experienced. I mean, it just looked like, hey, boy, shit, looked like she got the strap on. She got the strap on in her purse for a bitch. Okay? You know what I'm saying? She walk around with that motherfucker. Something the way she looking. I mean, man. Yeah. Gross. I mean, man, listen. if her and her people, they could get a dirty Kotex or a dirty tampon out the garbage. You know what I'm saying? A Kiki, they would. I can see Uncle D. Oh my God, I have Kiki, dirty Kotex. Ha 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 ha. You know, let me smell it. You know what I mean? Just nasty, bro. Just nasty. Oh, Kiki here. Hold up. What's going on, Kiki? What's going on, Kiki? You on mute. I get it set up so you can be on stream. You on mute, baby.
Oh yeah, because I was listening to the other your
Yeah.
other. I guess I'm behind or whatever because I was listening to the part. I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so what's up everybody in the chat? What's up, AT Vaughn? Good to see you back. Yeah, Vibes Queen. I'm glad you're doing good with the hurricane and everything. I got one earring on. I should have put on the other one. Yeah, they are stalking y'all. They mad. So, anyways, I dropped the link in the chat if y'all want to check out her channel. Ooh, the purple monkey says the channel no longer exists. Okay. While they're over there trying to pretend like 16K. Speaking of 16K, y'all, I'm working on something. I'm working on a new candle. It's called 16K. It's going to be in a martini glass and it's gonna have blue ice on top. So yeah, I was working on it tonight, but the ice didn't come out the way that I wanted to, so I'm still working on that. But I should have at least a sample to show hopefully by tomorrow. But they will be ready for shipping on next weekend. So if you want to pre-order, y'all know to hit me up. AKA what is it? Kiara, aka Kiki. Yeah, they're $20. That includes shipping and everything. They're fragrant candles. They're soy wax, so they smell good, they last longer, and all that kind of stuff. And yes, we're gonna start out with 16K as one of the fragrances. I wish I had something here to show y'all. I think Octavius was gonna pull up like a picture of what it is, but you guys will love it. So yeah, hit me up. Just let me know 16K. Put that in the subject line. I got you. Sometime before it's ready for shipping, I will get with you and give the address. What I'm also gonna do is send 10% of the money that is used towards the candles. I'm going to use it on the family that we have adopted towards their Christmas. And once you get the order, I will also send you a link to like stream like Microsoft Teams, so we can have meetings and you guys know the progress, you know how much money we collected towards that and what we plan on doing. So yeah, we are always trying to do a good cause over here. We take a bad situation and make a wonderful situation out of it. So these people just can't let it go. Shout out to Latrice Allen for breaking it down. Latrice Allen said these people are bottom feeders. I'm talking about the dolts that have been taken down. They are bottom feeders. They come up off of everybody else. They look for rising stars. Sunny definitely was a rising star at the time that they hit her channel. Definitely my channel was on the rise. So that's what they do. And all these other up and coming channels that was right along with me, they came, they linked up, they act like it was a sisterhood, they act like it was a partnership. Y'all be leery of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because where did they come from all of a sudden? Why they want to have this partnership with you? Why are they being so generous? They came out of nowhere. Usually it doesn't happen like that. When it happens like that, it's fake. They move as a unit. They never move alone. Like you gotta look at people crazy that roam in packs. Like they literally roam in a pack.
They came to the Mo 3 sector. About 8 of them dropped down in the chat.
Yeah. That's weird too.
When I left the chat, when I got down off the panel, the numbers dropped. About like 30 people left after I left. So they was there. They came there to just see me on the panel in another sector. Weirdos. But go ahead. Oh, and I think somebody in the chat talking about somebody with braids. Who's talking about braids? Let me see. Let's see how fast the numbers go up on the other channel. Well, we you know.
Oh my God, that is another stalker. That guy in the chat. Atlanta street interviews. You're so pressed and bothered. You have been stalking me since I did my first interview with you. It's like we can never do a panel or a chat without you dropping in. Like, we're not even talking about you. This is not about you. But if you want us to talk about you, sure, we can go ahead and switch the conversation because obviously you need Kiki's attention.
Yeah.
I mean, what's really going on?
He mad his name ain't in the title today. Your analytics don't went up today. You happy your analytics done went up since Octavius and Kiki talking about you?
Don't you have some homeless cooch to be chasing around?
Yeah.
What is it? Are they all inside because of the hurricane, so you can't get anybody? So you decide to come meddling around over here with your 200,000 subscribers? Do you notice that you're the only channel with that many subscribers that be down in the messy stuff? You're the only one. The rest of them, they're making their money on YouTube and they're doing their thing. It's because you have a dead subscriber count. You have that many subscribers, but you don't get that many views on your videos. So the only time your name starts popping is when Kiki talks about you. So you've been begging for me to talk about you. Why don't you stop interviewing those little girls? Why don't you stop asking those little girls all those sexual questions? Why don't you be appropriate for a man your age? Are you still sleeping with homeless puss? Huh? Or have you stopped? Why did you put that boy on camera? That young man told you that he did not want to be filmed like that, but you insisted on putting that camera in that young man's face. Do you have a problem? Why don't you respect anybody? Why don't you respect anybody's privacy? Why do you keep talking to Ileana when clearly she has some type of some type of mental health or whatever? She's not operating at her age level. So why do you keep shoving a camera in her face, getting in her personal business, knowing that they're going through things and you're doing that all for $10? Do you want somebody doing that to your kids? Because that's what you do. You get into people's children's faces and you put your camera and you try to find all their family business. That's what you do. You run around Atlanta with nothing else to do. You call yourself living this high life at 6 figures. Let me tell you something. On the East Coast, six figures is still struggling, honey. And I know that YouTube ain't paying you all that now because YouTube have cut the checks. And when I say cut the checks, I don't mean process, honey. I mean reduced down. So you're floating around here like the little underling that you are. You're always trying to call out a messy man. Oh boy, doesn't it take one to know one? See, we don't drop in your lives. Show me a live where Kiki Prime.
I don't even know what he be talking about. I don't
know either. Yeah. Show me a live.
Last time I watched this live, and this is let me come on camera. The last time I watched this live, somebody told me he was talking about Octavius, but Lewis was saying Octavius and Kiki Prime. And then you took a long time. That was doing we was on the way to the graduation for Giselle. That was the last time I watched. I swear to God.
I don't even watch you. Like, why are you so pressed and bothered? You're supposed to be important. You're supposed to be so busy. You're supposed to be like, oh, I don't have time. Oh, right now I'm a single dad. Lie. And I deal with my girls, and then I go out and I look for homeless pussy. And then after I find my homeless pussy, I gotta go home and I gotta edit the videos. And I just have no time for anything, not even to put a muzzle on somebody legally that's saying things about me that are not true, according to you. Another lie. Your whole life is a lie. Your face is a lie. Your truck is a lie. You're probably 3 car notes behind. You don't impress me. Nothing about you impresses me, dude. Not even your past, allegedly. I hear you do have a past of DV. And perhaps, I don't know. Someone said word on the street is that you have LifeLock on your background. Could that be why? Are you hiding something, sir? Why don't you allow yourself to get doxxed like the rest of us? Go on and flash those veneers, huh? Because you're the only one that's thinking it's funny. You're the only one that's thinking it's cute. And as a matter of fact, don't make me play a video of what you said when I asked you why you did what you did, and you asked me why was it not okay, and I said because she ended up in the hospital, and you said that she was in the hospital because of the position she was in her chair. I just finished watching that video. Don't make me put on all of the stream where you said all of that stuff, that you admitted to sleeping with homeless women, where you admitted to seeing Lewis's penis. Nobody had ever known that. We didn't know nothing about it, but that's what came out of your mouth, sir. What you doing in the Airbnb looking at a grown man penis? How many grown men in this room is gonna be talking about somebody's penis? First of all, in a room with a homeless man, looking at his penis, and then coming back months later and telling a chat of thousands of people that you've already seen what that man penis look. Huh? We wasn't even talking about that man penis. It's giving weird. You was in an Airbnb, according to you, your friend's house, watching a homeless 38-year-old man that just got out of prison, butt naked, with a 19-year-old girl that suffers from mental health challenges. Huh?
Yeah.
And you orchestrated it all. You paid for it. But you want us to think that you are some savior out in the community. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You fraternize with everybody pretty much that we have talked about on these YouTube streets. You've been fraternizing with them. You've been with them physically. You were so excited to be with West Indies, but you want to talk about class and you want to talk about the perfect woman for you. Who are you the perfect man for? When you sticking your sausages and everything, you beg West Indy, according to her, allegedly, to hit it raw. Sir, we saw all type of stuff that this woman was into. You saw pictures of my boobs. What big deal that was shared in a private text message. I ain't never sold no pictures of my body. I ain't never sold me doing nothing strange for a piece of change, sir. That's not my story. I'm not one of your victims. So find you somebody else to play with. What is it? Is Yana busy? You did say that she had multiple suitors. Are you not one tonight? Is she booked? Are you waiting outside? I mean, what's the deal? Why are you bothering me? Is it because Monique's channel is shut down? Did you have anything to do with that? Inquiring my who have you helped, as a matter of fact. You talk about all these people you help, and don't bring up what Jamal Bryant did for somebody. Bring up what you did for somebody. Who have you helped level up? I'll wait. All you did was send a pack of bitches to attack me, who you got their channel struck and taken down. And Sheena Speaks is on her last leg because of you. That channel was on its last leg. Sunny lost her channel because of you. The Ice people lost their channel because of you. Uncle D is on his last leg on that channel because of you. So how many lives are you going to go around and ruin before you mind your business? I'll wait.
Yeah.
You look like you itch. Like, why are you here? Why is he here, Ike? Why is this 5'2" gentleman mucus in here talking to me? Why?
Yeah.
Why you dropping out? You know,
at the end of the day, he know what the entertainment is. So he don't want to hear Chase over there talking about the same old thing, the fucking pig, and the half a body bee and all that kind of same old shit every day, rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? With the same group of retarded hoes. You know, it's Friday night, they ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying?
And apparently neither does he.
Yeah. After that stream is over, she's not even gonna hit she's gonna barely hit 1,000. And what they're doing is check it, y'all. Uncle D went live 2 minutes into the chat, had almost 250 people tonight in the chat. I see people like Ness go live. They'll start off with 50. They start like 50 with a big channel that's really popular. Real people be there. Or in the beef sector, you have people that go live. They start about 50 people for the first 2 or 3 minutes. Then it start going to 100. Then it start after 5 minutes. Then it get 200. Then it go up. It go up. It's less than a minute in, 250. Bitch, you bought a package. You bought a whole package.
Period.
You bought a package. Chase went live and had 300 people the other day in the chat. Had 370 people or something like that in the chat on that backup channel.
Piggy Dolt, you mean? Because I don't know.
My bad. Piggy Dolt. Piggy Dolt went live and then ended the live and only got 1,400 and was live for 2 hours. 2 hours and 46 minutes. 300 people in the chat the whole time. Didn't even hit 2,000 views. It don't make sense. That means you're buying live viewers. After the show's over, you really only had 60 or 70 people in the chat. You know what I mean? Because you done went to one of them mediaplaces.com and bought live viewers during the time. No one's interested in, did dirty, but Uncle D did that shit. And tonight, no one interested in what that goddamn stripper got to say. You know what I'm saying? No one interested. I don't know the late, but I know no one's that pressed. Oh my God, let me go ahead and hit this live stream to hear about what this lady is talking about. You know, I don't even know what the fuck it was about. But no one gives a fuck about that shit. Like it's no one's pressed to go and listen to somebody. Like you have people like Jaguar Wright that are coming on the chat. I seen Jaguar Wright hit links and have 50 people in the chat. If it's not a big thing to know, people just not gonna pop up out of the blue on a no name ass channel to hear a motherfucker talk. You gotta have a name. You gotta have a name. Yeah. No one
And
jump from 70 to 100, then suddenly 250, 300, and get I have one, with 1K subs. Your subs don't even go up; they remain the same. You're like we seen niggas do this before, bro. Like I seen niggas do this in the black sector. I seen niggas do this. You know, we see it all the time, bro. Y'all frauds. Go ahead, baby.
what have you done for any of these channels?
Nothing. I gave him a shout out.
Give them a shout out and incite the ridiculousness, incite the bullying, incite the harassment. But what have you actually done to help these channels level up and grow as legitimate YouTubers? Because none of them.
I'm sorry, you incite them, and then they come over here, they mess with somebody, and then we defend ourselves. They get jacked up. Then y'all cry about the fact we jacked them up after defending ourselves.
You like to brag about your father and being raised by your father as this stern stand-up individual. So did your father raise you to sleep with homeless women and prostitutes?
Yeah, my daddy called prostitutes vampires.
Because word on the street, the one that you had in the apartment, in the apartment that you call luxury, that apartment that apartment, let's talk about that. Your apartment, your luxury apartment, which I ain't never seen no luxury apartment that small. Just because they put luxury on the little stone thing outside, that don't really make it luxury. But your apartment is the same size apartment that they had on Good Times. It's the same size. It's the same size. Even the Jeffersons had a bigger apartment than you. Your apartment was just like the apartment on Good Times. You could see everything standing in one place. You had the couch that JJ and Michael slept on. Okay. You had the kitchen right there, and you saw a door to the bedroom. Your apartment is the same size, a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
You're Good Times, sir. And then you haven't helped anybody's channel to do anything. The only thing you do is incite people to bully and harass people for you. You haven't gave them no tips. Any YouTuber worth their salt would come on there and say, well, you should do this. You should avoid, getting into petty beefs with people. That's not gonna, lead your channel anywhere. If anything, is gonna jeopardize your channel. You never did that for any of them. You shout them out when they're on some F stuff. And then that's when you drop down in their channel so that they can keep it going. And I literally have heard you say on one of their panels that you don't have that type of channel. Your channel's not made for that. You don't do that on their channel, on your channel. So you literally told these dummies, I'm using you to make your channel look low vibrational because that's what you said it was. But I would never do that to my own channel. Oh no, I got to keep a clean image.
Oh, what about it? Let's address him talking about the beef sector, right? He was already talking about the beef sector, but wasn't you going over to Tracy's chat? You was in Tracy's chat. You went over to Tracy's chat, got up under the comments. You went into a few beef sector channels trying to recruit people to come fight for you. And you look so thirsty.
The beef sector is appalled by you. Women in the beef sector would never tolerate your kind. Women in the beef sector are not.
Remember what Kwani said about himself? I don't know about that goddamn.
Not you.
Yeah, Kwani didn't like your ass.
People like Olivia, Kwani, Ronnie Q. They not gonna go for nobody like you. They not gonna go for nobody like you. You're nasty. You out here, people saying you out here giving them bacteria vaginosis. That carries a fishy smell, sir. They said that you gave that to them with your tongue. Another woman out here talking about that you gave them trichomonas. You admitted to sleeping with all these women unprotected, back to back. Sonny said that when you was messing with West Indy, you was still sleeping with her. We know during the time that Yana was in your apartment, you was dealing with Sonny. We know that.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
And West Indian said you wanted to.
You are in Atlanta. We ask you, don't you know the STD rate in Atlanta? Don't
yeah,
you
he tried to shut me down. He tried to shut me down when I said that.
Yeah,
he tried to say, "Oh no, don't ask that. No. I know. I'm like, dang, like, bro, like, I'm just saying, like, take care of your health.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, you in Atlanta, you raw dogging homeless women. You know what I mean? Take care of your health. And I'm the enemy for telling you that. I'm the enemy. When I first came out, I even talked about the whole street sector space. I was like, bro, you finna, like, when I got on the panel with you that night after he admitted that, I said, well, you know, like, it's the internet and it's the R. Kelly thing, bro. I called it out months before you and Sonny was a thing. I was like, bro, it's the internet. Black men and being too sexually free on the internet, on any social media space, is going to lead to some problems. Now you got them problems. Niggas right here calling you Marcus Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And I told you that. I said, Mark, I said, okay, you know what I mean? Niggas just know I got my one woman. You know what I'm saying? I get tried by women a lot. You know what I mean? No one can come out here and say, oh, I was talking to Octavius on the back end, something inappropriate happened. No, because I already know how it happens on the internet. Motherfuckers want to set you up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, I don't know. My thing is, I'm not taking up for Marcus or stepping into that Sunny thing, whatever. That could be worked out by the Atlanta police department. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, because you saying that you're sleeping with your interviewees, you're going at some point you're going to have problems, and then you have problems, and there's multiple women giving you problems, and then you're mad because we told you that you was going to have problems. We told you that you're going to look like a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas making you a whole spectacle out here. You want to come up here and talk trash to me the other day, and then you're mad because, hey, the women that you done dealt with are putting out the fact that you're having sex on periods. You know, you're going down on nobody on their monthly. You know what I'm saying? The women that you dealt with are coming to social media saying that you're giving out. This is what they're saying. And this ain't allegedly. They done said stuff about bacteria vaginosis, trichomonas. You know what I'm saying? All surrounding Mr. Nasty Marcus from the last 3 interviews. So I told you on that panel, the first, that y'all didn't see that back end part. I was like, because somebody came up and porn bombed the channel that night. You know what I'm saying? But when I got to the tail end of that first interview Kiki did, I was like, yeah, but, you know, bro, just be careful, man. You know, like, be careful with this, because it can lead to some issues, man. You know what I mean? And you hard-headed. Now you in a situation. So you trying to get, we go over there and get Monkey Speech to stick up for me, get Chase to stick up for me. You know what I'm saying? And they can't help you out of that shit. And as far as what's the internet is deleting videos to protect for whatever reason, bro, if there was something that went down that night, them people got medical records that would justify whatever happened if there was any kind of forceful entry or assault of any kind. And then it'd be a debate of what happened with whatever. No, they don't need our testimony and speculation from the internet. They don't need that. They don't need that. It's been many times women have said things, recanted things, and it was even alleged at one point you was up there that you. I heard this story. I don't know if it's true, but I'm just allegedly that you said you would come meet her if she go online and say she made it up. Then you didn't come see it. You know what I mean? Playing on her loneliness or whatever, her desperation at the time. So like, however that is, that's your thing, bro. But at the end of the day, you're mad that people are calling out y'all scam. You know what I mean? And your mammies over there, you know what I mean, that are trying to protect your ass. You know what I mean? And you're mad. Everybody see through it.
And I feel like she was vulnerable, and you took advantage of her vulnerability. whether she consented to it or not. I feel like she was vulnerable. I feel like Monique was vulnerable. I feel like at one point in time, Yana was vulnerable. She was out there giving homeless interviews for $10 like the rest of them. I feel like that T lady was vulnerable. She was out there saying that she was selling her body for $60. The one you said you in love with.
Mm-hmm.
You took advantage.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not that desperate to want to have a YouTube channel that I'm going to ignore the truth. That I'm going to close my eyes and act like we didn't see you grabbing on West Indy booty. We didn't see you. You were still dealing with Sunny. You were still at her house. You had just got rid of Yana after Yana said it was because she got pregnant. Monique was still sitting outside in the car crying about what you did to her on a daily basis. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I didn't see all that because you mad. I don't give a damn. I saw it and it was wrong. And all those women not lying on you. Not all of them. They not. And guess what? One is too many because you're unprofessional. You're supposed to be college educated. You're supposed to know better. That's unprofessional. You're taking women that you don't know back to your home. Even Monkey Speaks. You don't know Monkey. You took Monkey straight off the internet to where you live.
A woman that says she's 100% mentally disabled to your home.
It's trifling. You do this under the guise like, oh, I'm trying to help them. You trying to help them what? Slide their pennies off? That's what they saying. Not my words, it's theirs. Then you hollering about that Monique stole an edible for you.
Oh, didn't Monique say something about he didn't even want her to take a shout?
Yeah, she said she didn't
straight
take a
off the
shot. Like as
street.
soon as she went in there, straight off the first time. It happened more than once, according to Monique. So the first time was straight off the streets. Straight off the streets. She said he asked her how much would she charge. She said she was desperate, so she said like 120. He said, "No, I'm not gonna give you 120. I'll give you 100, and you're not gonna get that because I already gave you 10 for the interview. So that's part of it." That was Monique's words.
Mm.
You asked the other girl T, what's the lowest she ever charged, and she said $60.
Oh, didn't he do an interview recently about some prostitute? I didn't watch that. Yeah.
He was asking those underage girls if they were selling their bodies, and that's inappropriate. You 41 years old. I wish the hell you would walk up to my daughter asking some silly madness like that. You too old. The girl T was calling you sir the whole time. Just like Sunny, she was calling you sir. Yes, sir. You too old.
I just can't get the fact that you taking. I can't get the fact that you take a homeless woman off the street that ain't take a bath. Let me come on camera. I just can't get the fact, bro. You taking a homeless chick off the streets that probably ain't bathed in days and taking them straight to the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like you taking them straight to the bed to have sex with. You know what I mean? She ain't even she could like, oh, let me go jump in the shot. Nah, I want to stunt. I want it raw. I want it raw and stunt. That is dirty. That's dirty. If we got access to soap and water, we're gonna bathe before we do something. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that we clean in areas before we get to kissing and licking and doing all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That maybe that's just me. You know what I mean? But hey, that's what the women are saying about you. You talked about what my woman said about my woman that I've been with. The only woman I've been with on the internet has said about me. Well, this is what one of the women that you've been with, that you admit that you've been with, it said about you, said that, hey, he didn't even want me to take a bath. He didn't want me to take a shower. He didn't want me to clean my areas to get sanitized before we even had some sex. And I'm coming straight off the street homeless. That's nasty as hell. Like, I don't know what is more nasty than but I do, the blood. But, like, bro, you dealing with dirty cooch, blood, and dirty tongue.
And then you got that naked picture of that little girl Lolly as your thumbnail picture, as if that's okay.
It's a 19-year-old woman. It's a 19-year-old woman. We're gonna call it for what it is.
We're not gonna call a teenager a woman. She's a young lady, but that's a
Yeah, we can say
teenager.
young lady.
She's
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
19.
Mm-hmm.
So you had the picture of that teenage girl, or you want to say teenage woman?
Mm-hmm.
You had the picture of the teenager, and you admitted to being in the room when Lewis had his clothes off. So was the teenager in the room, or was it just you and Lewis? We got questions.
Yeah.
Were you in the room with that 19-year-old while she was in the room with that 38-year-old man trying to make OnlyFans at your suggestion that is selling a service? It's in the sex industry for money. That's how you encourage people to do better?
Yeah.
Sir, you got a whole lot of fixing to do. First of all, you have the mentality of a child with that was brought up by themselves. They brought themselves up. And you're not mature. And you carrying on out there in a way in those streets that your own teenage daughters looked at you and said, "Are you gonna hang out with people your own age?" They even knew. They were embarrassed. Sometimes teenagers will smile it off, but they embarrassed. You out there, the cops stopping you. Everybody knows your Jeep around town, and you got a social media. Your kids in middle school, high school, people they know. Oh, your dad is that man that sleep with homeless girls on the YouTube channel. Oh, that man with that white
What's
Jeep.
going on, JoJo?
They probably don't even want you pulling up to their school. They don't want that Jeep nowhere around because it's embarrassing. Oh, your daddy the one that be hiding them girls in the closet.
Yeah. And
Oh, your daddy the one that got that homeless woman pregnant.
That's what's gonna happen too.
It's already happening. Oh, I watch your daddy YouTube. He trying to take that girl to Jamaica. That's why your daddy fly Spirit Airlines. That's what's happening to your kids at school right now. Because of you. Because what
Thank you for the membership, y'all.
Because what you embarrassing them. That whole white Jeep is an embarrassment. And the older they get, they damn sure gonna want less and less to do with that. That's what you need to be thinking about while you dropping down in chats and you trying to cheer people on for being bullies. Because sometimes the stuff that we do, it comes back on sometimes karma can come back on our children. Even the Bible speaks about that. It comes back on our children. So what you doing to all these young people, you need to think about, you got young girls. And no type of father with young girls could be doing that to people that's 5, 6 years older than them. In some cases, 4 years older than them. And you out there saying, let me get an OnlyFans. I would not, hell to the no. If it was my daughter and they said they was going to hang out with your daughter and I knew you was the father and I said that white Jeep, no, absolutely not. And that's not fair for them to have to go through that because of your behavior. Your behavior. You want to talk about internet behaviors? Let's talk about your behavior in the streets. Yeah, people know you in the streets, and every time you do an interview, somebody drive by or ride by or go by on a bicycle say, you ain't helping them people. You need to help that people. So word is already out in Atlanta who you are and what you're doing. If you don't do it for yourself, if you don't do it for the culture, do it for your kids.
Mommy and 3 say he likes funky sex.
Child.
He let that room lit up. Well, West Indian said, man, she had that fishy odor. Like, man. She said she ain't never smelled herself like that. I remember that interview. I like that interview. I remember her putting that video out talking about she come on camera. I remember her put that interview out, that video out talking about she never had that kind of smell. This nigga done infected her with a whole tongue, all that shit. But yeah, you gonna yeah, it's out there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like the real life done caught up with you, and we done told you. Like, it's like you hate us because we done told you that this was gonna happen. And then I remember, like in that video with At Bun, he was saying like you out here taking advantage of. I know y'all cool. I ain't trying to put him in no position, but in that first video that we featured over here, he was saying what you was doing to these vulnerable women that's homeless. You know what I mean? Everybody see the shit. You out here to get your rocks off. You know what I mean? You sitting there bringing up sexual trauma, listening to it, knowing that your audience, like Piggy, Dolt, and Monkey Speaks, you know what I'm saying, who have a large interest in incest and grape and stuff like that. That's all they want to talk about. They love talking about shit. They're your biggest fans. They're sitting there watching that shit, and you're feeding your audience. That's why these motherfuckers coming out, because you feeding their supply of these dark fantasies. We get it. My uncle, my daddy was my mama, daddy. We got it in, and now I'm homeless. That's your title, bro. And everybody see it for what it is, smut. You're selling smut. You're not caring about these homeless people, Journey. You're selling smut at the end of the day. That's what you're doing.
Exactly.
And thank you. Thank you for subscribing. De Niro, baby. Shout out to you. Thank you for all the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Exploitation at its finest. It's smut. It's dirty. It's nasty. It's dark.
And you're getting homeless people to do it.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And you need to stop.
Yeah.
I don't know why you all the time you jump down in this chat and embarrass yourself. It's never a good outcome when you drop down in this chat.
Yeah.
Newsflash, we're not your fans. We're not your friends, and we never were. When you came on my channel, it was business. I wanted to find out, how did you start to interview homeless people? What was your motivation? What like, how does it affect your real life? Like, you know, what do they receive as a benefit of doing this for your channel? What happens after the interview? Are they successful? Those were my questions.
Yeah.
Never in a million years.
We even went, when I came there, I spent $100 of my own money to buy that stuff for the homeless people that we went out to go give stuff out to in DC. And then we got money.
Because some of our subscribers pay money, and our
subscribers helped too. Yeah, our subscribers, Kiki helped. We all collected by, so we had spent about like $300. Y'all saw on camera. We thought that, okay, this is like philanthropy. You know what I mean? We'll come out here and we'll help the homeless. And we went to DC. You can pull that video up and show them.
It was more than money. We went out. We went shopping for them. We bought clothes. We bought blankets. We bought a lot of different items. We gift wrapped those items here. So we bought the wrapping paper. We took the time to gift wrap those items. We did it all on camera. And then we drove to where they were to distribute those items and things. So no, it was really it was true philanthropy, and it was true, you know, community. It was true community. It was it was truly the spirit of giving. And I still plan to do more of that this year. Like I said, I am going to be selling my candles, and a percentage of that is going to go towards helping those in need, especially for the holiday season. I'm going to choose to adopt, you know, I've already chosen one family, but hopefully we can adopt a couple more. And yeah, we can support them in that way. That's to me, I feel like instead of just asking like, oh, can y'all donate? Can y'all donate? At least I'm doing something to help, you know what I mean? To help fund the cause myself. You know what I mean?
Somebody asked a real good question in the chat. Can you see it? Said, did he come over here as a distraction? He's so childish. I guess he thinks any attention is good attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he don't want us to talk. He doesn't want us to talk about this Piggy Dolt being. It doesn't look like he's connected with a woman that loves talking about pedophilia. Let's keep it real. That goes around. She's a serial stalker, allegedly, that goes around finding single mothers to harass, then to talk about their children in incestuous, pedophilic ways.
It's true.
And
She did it to
and
Latrice Allen. She did it to Sonny. She tried to do it to King of Commentary. She tried to do it to Vibes Queen. That is what she does.
She did it to me.
She acts like she acts like she is advocating for the children, but the way that she describes children being in certain situations, it is very uncomfortable to even listen to, let alone to say some of the things that she said out of your mouth. Is very disgusting.
And
She's sick.
And Boss Queen said, wait until they start dragging his kids. And it will happen. It will happen. Remember, he backed up other people that's supposed to be anti-Octavius, anti-Primes. What happened with that? Now they on your ass. You know what I'm saying? They on your ass. You know what I mean? They're just clout chasing you right now. Those, anytime you see those woman empowerment groups that pop up online, a group of women like, oh, we're women and all that type of bullshit online, I've seen it since 2007 on Facebook. Every time. They don't fuck with men. Men will never rise to the higher ranks. They only use men as a stepping stool to get where they want to go. Right now,
so I have a question,
she's being your friend.
So I noticed that, like, in the beef sector, there was a cult that ended up being a large part of it. It's dispelled now. And then you got this street sector cult that's come over here. They all come from Facebook. The one in beef sector started on Facebook. Yeah. Now this big back cult started on Facebook. Like, when I was on Facebook, I talked to my family and my friends. I did not talk to strangers. So has Facebook changed? Like, how do these strangers get
Facebook
together?
Has groups. So what happens is Facebook has groups. So on Facebook, if you into something like, they even had like in the conscious community, they had something like something that was kind of like this one woman, she started this Facebook group. She'll tag people. Sometimes you find yourself in the group, and then it'd be like, oh, conscious community link up type of stuff, and it'd be like, next thing you know, they're just talking all kind of crazy. You're like, hold up, I ain't want to be part of, so you unsubscribe. A lot of people don't unsubscribe from those groups, and they persist. They have these private groups so that they can start talking about certain things that they are into, and it's a lot of big private groups on Facebook that you got to get invited in at this point, so you could go live to the group. So it can be 35,000 people in that group, but no one can see that when a person go live. No one outside those groups can see when somebody goes live within those groups, and all kind of rhetoric can start. You know what I mean?
I love Facebook.
So whatever kinks a person's into, or they have groups for almost everything. So, for example, I'm online because I was affiliated with the entertainment sector at one point. I used to talk with Tasha K and all them people way, way back. There's a Tasha K group on Facebook. When I started my channel, I used to go over there and I used to drop my link and promote my channel, right? Then the group of other content creators will share you out. You know what I mean? But it's a small group. They don't let everybody. They don't let everybody into the group. So it's for those type of cults that can easily develop on Facebook because they can get big and they can filter out whoever they want to come into that group. Another thing is how Facebook compromises your privacy, because you could be on there. So like one of the members in her crew, they get out of line. They know your cousin. They know what your babies look like. They know what your grandma look like. Hell, what did they do to me? They went to my Facebook. They found my Facebook. So that's what they do. They go to your Facebook. And while you in the Facebook, it happened to me online one time. So, what's your Facebook? We have Facebook groups. So how did they find me today? One of them went in the Facebook chat and said, Octavius is over in the Mo3 sector at so-and-so's channel. Bam! Everybody get a notification on their phone. So they group up, hundreds of them in the chat. They go over there, and then once the creator of the chat get pissed with you, they can kick you out. So you banned from the chat. So it could be 100 people in the chat to see that one notification where people are. So if Sonny goes somewhere, bam. Then at the same time, why do you get part of their Facebook crew? They're going through all of your cousins. They're trying to look who your cousins, who done tag you in pictures, all that stuff. So they can it's a treasure trove of stalking and harassment. So once you try to fall out of the group and try to have your own mind, and you've seen it what happened with other ex-members of the Dolt crew, you know what I'm saying, that went on did interviews, you know what I'm saying, and even in the B sector about how they once they leave, they get harassed and stalked because they already got your information. They already got how your kids look, and then they have certain people that ain't got nothing to lose, like Uncle D. And just to be honest, that's a cancer patient that's dying. You know what I mean? They don't care about going to jail. Neither would the police really care about taking them to jail at this point. They're too sick. So they'll dox your information. They do all this cyberstalking, all this shit. If you try to leave the crew, or you say, I don't like what they're doing to Octavius, I don't like what they're doing to Sonny, I don't like what they're doing to Kiki, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't like what they're doing to Monique, or whoever it is, they already got you lined up for failure. They're going to mess with your mom. They're calling your mama. They're calling your daddy. They're calling they're messing with your kids. Like Uncle D said that she was going to make images of Kiki's daughter doing sexual acts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you're dealing with some low-life, stalking, insane females that are,
And the
that they
police
have no
are
link.
waiting for that. They've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
put
police
on
related.
notice. So.
Yeah. Got something to say?
Yeah, so that's weird. I just looked at Marcus's comment in the chat, or Mucus, talking about that we're supposed to be jealous. I'm just now seeing that about the numbers. Let me just interrupt right quick to address him for that. Marcus, let me explain something to you about me. I guess somehow it slipped your radar to understand that I have a career. I get paid whether I go live or not. I don't do this to pay my bills. That's your story, not mine. I don't care if it's one person in this chat, because we've been there before. Me, Octavius, and Vibes Queen. I'm still going to get on here and do my thing. I'm going to get on here and talk to my people. You need 300 people in the chat to feed your ego.
Yeah.
And perhaps to feed your children. See, I have a career that feeds both of that for me. So we're not the same.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And she had about 300 and some people yesterday. What's going on, Noble in the building? Yeah. So, and my thing is like, see, at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen with truth tellers, right? You're not always going to get the support because it's all about compromise. Of course, when people was over there supporting R. Kelly, of course he had people in the industry that was going to promote their channel. You know what I'm saying? Of course, at that time when he was in trouble, he was trying to get people. Even when Donald Trump, he had Alex Jones and all them saying all kind of stuff about Pizzagate. You know, push the Pizzagate narrative about children were under the pizza place in DC, and they were ordering children and stuff like that online. You know, the Democrats and stuff like that. Yeah, and their channels was pushed. Alex Jones got rich as hell pushing those narratives for the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? So we already see that this is how it goes down. Yeah, if you compromise your integrity and want to tell lies to promote somebody, you know what I'm saying, or just promote them, you know what I'm saying, in a way that is unsavory. Yeah, you can get quick, but you can get quick money. You can get quick subs. You can get quick views. But what happened to Alex Jones? He got banned from the platform, right? Every time somebody does that to advocate and to like spew disinformation and lies, what happens? Their platform get tore down, they get banned, you know what I'm saying? And what happens to the truth tellers? They remain. They remain. And
Right, and I rather see Marcus moves fast with everything he do. That's why he'll take a homeless woman off the street and take her home to her apartment and skip the shower and go ahead and dig straight in that. We don't move like that. We're more slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? We can respect a good build up. You know what I'm saying? We can expect that. We can respect the process, you know? We take our times, and that's why we've been here. We've been here. That's why we're not getting channels snatched left and right. We're not getting struck. We're not stealing people's content and getting copyright strikes because we've been here slow and steady like we've always done. See, that's why you're having financial trouble because when the views are down, you stressed out. Your prize piece of pussy won't even talk to you. She said you couldn't even pay her the money that you was supposed to pay her. So it was over. And what she do? She reached out to Kiki. When I was on my way to my job. And she told me all your business. Because you depend on YouTube. Not me. We're not the same. So whether YouTube pays me or whether they take my monetization, my life will remain the same. How about you?
He said he was the one crying over online over the homeless woman he lost. When that happened?
All the time. All the time.
I remember him crying.
Yeah. And he was crying about I put a stain.
Oh yeah.
On my platform. Like, cut it out.
Yeah. Like he did the R. Kelly shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
And I realized trying to act like he saved people from trafficking and all this stuff. Like you
Oh yeah, that same day. That same day, like he Batman, he done went to the hotel, you know what I'm saying, to go get his favorite prostitute.
Yeah, he exploited the young guy, Chris. First of all, he went to go find Chris, knowing that Chris had just abused some substance. Chris was like, I really don't want to be on camera like this. You put that man all on camera. The man didn't want to look in the camera. You like, why you running from the camera? You need to see yourself. You could have recorded him on camera and not uploaded it if you really wanted him to see himself. What you did was gave that man $10. You also exploited that, man, I'm going to give you this, but I want you to do better. So you had to let everybody know what your left hand was doing. You had to let your right hand know what your left hand was doing. And then you walked away from that man, not knowing if he found some place to sleep, not knowing if he overdosed, not knowing nothing, knowing that his mama was around the corner watching your channel. And he told you that. And that's why he didn't want to be on camera. But you have no respect. You have no respect for their child, their son. You have no respect for his mother. You have no respect for your viewers. You have no respect for the viewers that really care and support that man and see what he's going through. You don't have no respect for anybody. I don't see you telling not one person, come on, I'm going to take you to rehab. I see Ghost do that all the time. Ghost tell the people on his channel all the time, if you're ready to go to rehab, I'll take you today. Come on, let's go. I don't see you doing that for anybody. The people on Ghost channel, if they go to jail, Ghost is going to go get them out. He's going to go get them out. He'll ask questions later. I don't see you doing that for anybody. Nobody.
Hey, hold on. Noble tagged me on something about a storyline or a strip or something. Noble, you want to come up and tell me what we got? Because I see you tag me in something about doing strips. But we're gonna continue on with what we're talking about. But yeah, let me go back. Yeah. So guys, we've seen that Marcus came over to try to give us a distraction today. He doesn't want us to actually get it out there that he's supporting a woman that loves talking about children, talking under little kids' clothes. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's not Octavia's prime. You could say whatever you want. She's talking under my clothes. She's like, with Kiki in her lowest point, lowest degree. She what? See, that hoe over there doing that shit. So talking about kids. Okay. Kiki at her lowest point talked about her man. Okay. Her grown man. It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
Even that, he's supposed to be out there understanding people on the streets, trying to understand how they got that way, seeing them in their addiction, wondering how they got that way. What he did to me in June was try to push me over the edge. He didn't try to make sure that, my mental health was okay. He didn't try to make sure that I didn't go into a full-fledged alcoholism. He didn't try to make sure, he didn't, knowing that he sees people every day and he sees what can happen to people. He didn't say, wait, I've seen this before. And maybe he didn't put a call to action out there in the atmosphere. Like, hey, one thing about me, he didn't have any integrity. No, he egged it on. The bullying, the harassing, he egged it on. He wanted it to happen. He never thought that I would come back 1,000%. You thought wrong. You thought like Lit. Lit thought he farted, but he didn't. He shit.
Mhm.
Drop the mic.
Oh man, so Kiki out of here. So Monique lost her channel, y'all. So yeah, it's the street sector eradication of channels this week. So we gave at the end of the day, Miss Piggy Dolt, I guess she got something to talk about tonight. You know what I mean? And I guess she feel good about the fact that, hey, she got some content, but she got to remember she's banned from the platform. You know what I mean? So like boasting about whatever, you're not supposed to be on YouTube, baby. You're not supposed to be on YouTube. Remember that now. You're not supposed to be on YouTube. You're not supposed to be on. Well, how you like to? You're not supposed to be on YouTube. You're not supposed to be on YouTube. That aggravating voice. Yeah, you're not supposed to be on YouTube. Miss Piggy Doll. We will ensure that we inform the proper authorities that you're operating right now, are circumventing the platform. Okay, so we will contact them and let them know that the person has been issued copyrights is continuing to abuse the platform and is circumventing the platform at this particular time. So we will write them back and inform them of what your whereabouts and what you're doing, and we'll just see where it goes from there. Okay, that's what we'll do. You tried beefing with me. I was retired from beefing. Okay, I haven't beefed with nobody. I haven't really considered myself beef with nobody since Tracy and Noble. You know what I'm saying? I haven't considered anything else outside of that. I retired from it. Y'all see me going to Christmas with Kiki and swimming in pools and all that type of shit. Yeah, it's circumventing YouTube. Yeah. We do want to, guys, if you want to report someone for circumventing YouTube, just let them know that, hey, they had a channel. If you have the link, say this person's circumventing, they just lost their channel for copyright claims. Just go to spamming. Just type spam. Go down and put ban YouTuber spam. Okay, ban YouTube. Go to spamming. Report the channel. Just go to profile. Report the channel for spamming. Yeah, spam and deceptions and scams. Yeah, yeah. This person's channel was, they're not supposed to be on the platform. So it's not like it's over. You're not in a position to talk. You're not in a position to talk. At the end of the day, Chase, Miss Piggy though, Sunny owns your life on social media. She literally owns you. Y'all can strike her out, whatever. But if she wants to set up a channel to be monetized, she can be monetized. We remove the copyright claims on her. She could go and apply for monetization. If she get her channel clean, that channel will be monetized as soon as it's clean. You know what I'm saying? And she could get money in her legal name. I don't know. You can't do that. You can't do that. So the link is pinned if anybody want to come up. We ain't gonna be here too long. We just want to inform y'all that I'm being stalked and harassed. Everywhere I go, the Dolt crew right there, like good fans. Like I said, I'm gonna actually start for my fans. I'm gonna put on a white pair of underwear and then I'm gonna sign it in blue. sign it in blue, and wear the drawers for about a whole day, so they're nice and seasoned. And I have about 5 pair of drawers. Buy some fresh food balloons. You know what I'm saying? Box of briefs, and then I'm gonna sign it with my name, Octavius Prime. You know what I'm saying? Put my real name under it and put the date on it. You know what I'm saying? And that way, you know, we're gonna be selling it to the Dolt crew for about $100 a pop. You know what I mean? So when these old lonely broads, you know what I'm saying, that heard about the infinite peen, you know what I mean, and have been fascinated ever since of the testimony, we have one of them going to federal court fighting like hell to ensure that she can have that video on her channel. You know what I'm saying? So she can rub it out thinking about Octavius Prime, Octocock, oversized peen. Okay? That's them. Like, bitches literally going to federal court fighting in court over the testimony of my penis. Uncle D. And we see how attractive handicap she is, since she loves to talk about people attractiveness. We see that she loves talking about people being amputated. We see that her teeth are amputated. Okay, she opened her mouth up. This tooth right here, and she had one or two at the bottom. That was it. She had like 3 teeth in her mouth, and the rest of them were amputated. So she get mad. She love posting pictures of Sonny on her community wall. That's an amputee. But she don't want nobody posting the pictures of her and her camera slip from her stream of her teeth being amputated. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, it look like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about like how people look. It look like your face is disabled. Okay? As far as beauty. It's very disabled. Okay? Talking about the grossness of it. You know what I'm saying? Your face gives the likeness of a clear colostomy bag. You know what I'm saying? I see a full colostomy bag, since you love talking about disabled people that look better than your face, Uncle D. Okay, that's how goofy you look. And Miss Piggy Dolt, she came out here wearing her little stuff with her goddamn mini skirt, and that goddamn waist trainer was squeezing the living life out of her ass. You know what I'm saying? She up there gonna post it on her new page or whatever. And you know, shout out to her and her new page. Shout out to her and her new page. Shout out to the new subscribers that's coming to the channel. You know what I mean? It shit ain't been popping ever since. I'm like, hey, okay, these niggas want to beef. They wanted to beef with me, Noble. And I'm like, okay, I've been like, you know what I mean? I'm like a kung fu master, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just doing it one arm, like, you know, little nigga. I said, okay, let me go ahead and give you full contact. I did one karate kick. Ha! You know what I'm saying? On the nigga. Nigga over there like, you know what I'm saying? Running into the Mo3 sector, getting back at. You know what I'm saying? And let me talk about that struggle face of Negro over there real quick. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? What's his name? Gudo. Gudo looked like a dark-skinned George Jefferson without the hair on the side, with his bald in there. Come on. Oh, that's that old nigga, Octavius Prime. That nigga can't talk right. I'm like, damn, like an old slave, geeky ass nigga from the backwaters of from the goddamn islands of Carolina. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga been picking a Carolina cotton. You know what I'm saying? This nigga look like he look like, you know what I'm saying? He worked around the white folks, and then back when he walk away, they call him Negro Jim. Negro James. Look like he been working in the sun all day picking cotton. That nigga look like he could pick a whole 200 pounds of cotton in one day, the way he looked with his slave talking at. You know what I'm saying? But he was over there waiting on, I heard Octavia. I heard Ken talked about you, and your girl said this, and all on guard. And at the same time, this This shy ass nigga got the picture of Future as his avatar with the arm spread, looking like black pastor or something. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas always try, nigga, why you borrowing the next nigga face to talk shit online? Put your face online because that struggle face looking at. I know you look in that mirror, the self-esteem issues are like you know what I'm saying? You know, like man, I know you like nigga start listening to some Kirk Franklin and listen to some Imagine Me Being Free. Yeah, you love me. So all that finally, oh imagine me. You nigga, you need to imagine me. Imagine you being a better looking man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga need to live. Nigga need to tap into a little bit of schizophrenia and think they're better than what they are. Nigga need to say that hey, they are that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You need to convince yourself, nigga, that you are Chris Brown or something. That way you won't be worried about me. Nigga talking about what my financial situation. Yeah, that's not broken house snuggle. Oh, you know what I mean? Niggas always trying to rock sectors and shit. You're the most three sector. You know, they be over there with the Power Rangers in the Mo 3 sector. I looked at this nigga live most popular lives. This nigga most popular live got 1,700 views, 50 hours long. I'm saying, oh, I get it. I get it. If anybody want to hit the link, let me know. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Oh, you on the clout chase. You think there's somebody gonna give you some glory or whatever. Oh God. This nigga talking about he the Green Ranger. I was like, yeah, bitch, you gonna need, when you go live, bitch, you need the whole Mo 3. That's why niggas be repping sectors like that. You know what I mean? You notice like niggas, it's pent to draw the link pin. But that's why niggas need sectors. It be like, oh, you know what I mean? I originate out of like, if you want to say I got like the black, I was started in the black / conscious sector. You know what I'm saying? In this arena. I was in the entertainment sector before this. Before any entertainment and conscious community. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the time, you know what I mean? I'm up, black sector in the building. Yeah. Lady Law, Candy, Uncle Suge, ZX. I'm going live. You know what I mean? Them niggas that nigga, Mr. Poppy, that nigga, you a Power Ranger, bitch, but you need a whole Dragons or he the Green Ranger over there. Bitch, you need a whole goddamn, you need all the help in the world for somebody to come there and listen to your boring ass talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need. You need, nigga, you need to form the whole Megazord to go live on Octavius Prime to get 500 views, bitch. Other than that, it's a struggle to listen to your goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all talking about Josiah's slow shit. That Josiah is a Harvard lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That Josiah's talking about a Harvard constitutional lawyer compared to how this nigga sound. Okay? You know what I mean? And then speaking on delayed ass people, like, you know, when like if you ever watch Cleon Dolt, the baddie Cleon Dolt, if you watch baddie Cleon Dolt, if you ever had the horrible experience of ever watching her, she be like, oh, that ain't right. Sister wife. Chase is in the building. Hold up, let me do this. Chase gonna come up. Yeah. Chase, you gonna come up? Because you know, my speech impediment is kicking in. I need, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, I'm waiting on Chase. Y'all know I can't carry a show by myself. LGI, hey, Mm, um, yeah, I mean, I hope y'all have a great day. Yeah. And a bitch ain't gonna come for me. A bitch ain't gonna come for me. And all those things that Octavia's doing, yeah, I talked to the detective. Mm. Hold on, I'm talking too fast. I I talked to the detective. Oh, I got somebody. Okay. Come on and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you. Oh, man. It's like my computer go wild when I get a guess. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on, Chase. I think Chase is in the back. She gonna save my show because y'all know I'm boring as hell. So hold on. Let me make sure Chase can come up. Okay. Um we're in the back. I think I got another person. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Um you yeah, she's a pig. Yeah. That's my drag. My only drag is that they're a pig. And get a job, bum. Bum. Get a job. I say the same drag every day. Oh, Miss Piggy Dolt back. What's going on? Damn, got all the people in the building.
What's up, Vibes Queen?
Hey,
What's
can y'all
going
hear
on,
me?
yo? Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know why it's got the ring like
Hey,
that.
teacher. Hey,
um,
chat. Mm,
is this yeah, so VQ, I hear you got a problem, son. You talking about my channel. You talking about my channel. You up here with me now.
Mm-mm.
Well, that's what you get for speaking all under my kids' toes.
First of all,
And
first of all,
did.
and did and did and did. First of all, you hit the link because I'm up here. Y'all know it's like that when I'm up here because I'm the one we running it. We running it. I would say 16K, but y'all tried to take the channel down, but I still I'm surviving with 1.2 thousand.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you got 1.2 thousand, Miss Piggy Dolt. So how you get 350 people on your backup channel? I see you had to put crimes in your titles and stuff. I understand that.
And did.
Yeah. So like my name getting you clout. So you're gonna try to your plan is to clout chase me.
Shout out to all my sisters. Shout out to all my sisters in the chat. All right. All right. Y'all put a one in the chat because y'all know I'm not talking to Octacock on here.
Why are you following me?
Shout out to all the big back dolts in the building.
So what's going on, Vibes Queen? We done heard from this irrelevant pig up here. Uh, you know,
No, I just wanted to come up and say thank you both for everything. For
I,
Oh,
everything.
yeah,
I don't say a lot on here, but y'all know how y'all support me.
yeah,
absolutely.
If it's okay with y'all, I will say it. I don't
yeah. Go
mind.
ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Y'all were the two people that I least expected to be there for me through the most difficult time on this app. And you both were. And I appreciate that. through everything just to be like, hey, how are you feeling today? How's your
Yeah.
mental? You okay? No
Yeah.
other content creator never really reached out to me, but y'all did.
Yeah.
And it wasn't to find out was it just how is your mental? How are you doing? And I
Yeah.
respect that.
Well, I thank you
Yeah.
for acknowledging that. To me, it was like it was the only thing to do. You know what I mean? You see somebody like we're not strangers. You know, after you've been on this app for a while, after you've been on this app with people, I don't have to scream out sister, sister every day to feel like, you're family on the internet. And even though we went through our thing or whatever, I'm not about to see a gang of people like attacking you, and I know that I'm cool as hell with you, and I don't check on you. I don't make sure you're good. I know what this app can do to people. And
Yeah.
so, nah, not on my watch.
Yeah. Your avatar is missing
Yeah.
on Bob's screen.
It is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how
Somebody
to
said
fix
Miss
it.
Piggy had that 16K package by next month and buy a hella packages. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I'm not on desktop or laptop. I'm on mobile. I don't never know how to fix it, but drop off and come back.
Oh, yeah. You have to just yeah.
I
Yeah.
come back.
All right. That's the link pin, Sunny, if you want
Yeah,
to come up.
that's what's up. And y'all will see time after time, people will tell y'all like that, you know, we supported them. We don't expect nothing in return. And we don't be all out here boasting and bragging about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, we did this and we did that. Like, we're really not that type of people. Like Mucus, when he do something for somebody, y'all gonna know about it.
Yeah.
All y'all gonna know about it. Even if it's a person from the street, y'all go, that other person that I had on my channel the other day, her mom and her grandpa called me. Like some stuff, like if you do it from your heart, do it from your heart. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Just like whatever extra that I did for Sunny, like I never came out here and said it. Sunny called me and asked me could she talk about it, and I'm like, all right, cool. Vibes Queen came up here because she wanted to. It's not. It's not. I feel like when you go out there and you telling, either you trying to shame the person or you trying to do it to get a pat on your back, and that's not it.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Vibes Queen.
I've had people from the internet let's go as far as telling me about, you know, losing children, all kinds of things that are big content creators, and I never came out and told nothing about their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that I come across my desk that I don't use for exploitation. You know what I mean? Or sometimes when people go through their breakup or their breakups, they feel some kind of way and they need somebody to vent to talk to. And sometimes all you need to be is a listening ear for people and let them get it out. You know what I mean? You don't have to like badmouth the other individual and that they get done dealt with, any of that. You know what I'm saying?
And when people break up in the beginning,
Mhm.
especially, they go back and forth. You can't bash somebody because they are now breaking up with somebody that they just said yesterday, the day before, they just told that person, "I love you." So you expect, like, how you gonna expect for them to just walk away, cut dry, nothing, no more? That means they never really loved the person. So you should be expecting there to be some back and forth between the people before there is nothing. It's unrealistic to think the moment that somebody get into it, okay, it's just done. That's just unrealistic.
Yeah. I think I
True.
might have Sunny Google blocked. I don't know, maybe she got me Google blocked. She popped up in my chat. I don't see her. Was she on my main page? I don't know what's going on with that. So I can see her in the chat, but I can't see her in the chat. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So.
mean, I know a lot of people might not say it,
Mhm.
but when with that channel being gone, a lot of people are obviously thankful because one day I was just roaming, just scrolling YouTube, right? And from day one, I've never supported her, never did. My energy just didn't match her energy, right? So I never used to go
I
over
didn't
there.
like her either,
And
Vibes Queen. I was just on the strength
yeah,
of Kiki, to be honest. I told Kiki from the jump, I never liked the lady.
Yep, never used to go over there at all. And when I did go over there like 2 or 3 times before the whole fallout, I went over there because of him.
Yeah.
Yep. So after that, I was roaming, and all kind of stuff just started coming up when I was a member. And then I started hearing videos from like a year ago with her bashing somebody about their deceased loved one. And I said, now I understand why my energy did not match your energy. Like literally
Yeah.
telling people to go dig up their deceased people and do what with, not without trying to
Oh
get
yeah,
too
she's speaking
graphic.
all in the grave. I heard about that. I heard about that.
And yeah, I
Yeah.
screen recorded it. I just was in disbelief, and I'm like, damn, do people know who they're really supporting?
Yeah.
But you are here trying to be morally correct about everything when it comes to me.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. So it's a lot of people happy. But as far as my kids, I appreciate everything. All those malicious videos talking about my son, all of that. Like, that was huge.
And Marcus is see the thing is Marcus is supporting a woman that's talking about kids. See,
Hmm.
he's supporting. See, and he's mad about the fact that I'm tagging his name. I wasn't gonna tag his name tonight on it. I put his name in the title now. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's what he want, you want the fame. Hey, I'll do it for you.
Like
You know
he's
what
always dropping over here. We can see the bottom of your StreamYard, by the way, Octavius. But
I mean?
he's always dropping over here when like nobody is talking about him. But then he want to be like, oh, don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. Like it's giving narcissistic to me. It's
Yeah,
giving narcissism. It's really giving narcissism. Like, dude, you're not the center. You want to be the focus of our attention so bad.
yeah,
You want us to talk. Why do you need to feel validated by us? You claim you don't like us. You claim this and that, but you're over here every time we go live. We're not even talking to you. We're not even talking about you. You want to drop down in the chat. Wait, what? Your flying monkey's not doing a good enough job? What's the problem?
and we're gonna continue.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue to align you because you are aligned with these women. You're aligned with these women that are attacking single mothers. You know what I mean? Like what does Uncle D have on their channel that's redeemable?
Absolutely. And they attack
Yeah,
women viciously and they attack children. And your daughters watch your YouTube channel. You know your daughters watch your YouTube channel. And you encourage people to support these channels. So are you telling your daughter that this behavior, this gang stalking, this gang like degrading, this disrespectfulness, that this is the way that they should behave when they don't like someone or agree with someone, that they should bully and harass people on the internet? Because every time you say go support their channels, they give really good content, you're their dad. They're going to listen to what their dad say, so they're going to check out those channels. You want your daughters to think that that type of stuff is fun? Calling black women mammies, accusing children of being in all type of compromising situations, making fun of people for their disability. That's what you want your daughters to support. That's what that's what you're striving for your daughters to be like. Because every time you get on there and you get on the live and you say support those channels, that's what they're going over to support, because that's all those channels do. They don't do content on anything else. It's from one person to the next. They just tear down women, single women. That's it.
that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's all they do. That's all they do.
And stop calling your baby mama on live, because she really sounds annoyed every time she picked up the damn phone and you say, I'm on a live. She's like, okay.
I think you feel important when you do that.
Yeah, it's giving. Why the hell is he calling me on this live again? I told him about that last time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's giving. It doesn't say, she doesn't sound excited. She doesn't sound like you guys are best friends. What's up, JoJo?
Yeah.
Of course she's not excited because people that know her probably watch his channel and see
Mm-hmm.
the mess online. She's embarrassed.
Embarrassed. Yes. Everybody at the gym, they probably be asking her, girl, is it true that your kid's father is out there messing with homeless women? Like, Yes, that's embarrassing. That's
Mhm.
embarrassing. He talking about I just want my family. If I can have it my way, it'll be me, Tracy, and the kids. Tracy probably like, you and who?
Shit, but what they say, Tracy done went and found her a woman. They're like, shit, fuck.
Oh gosh.
Say, fuck niggas all together dealing with your I ain't even men no more. You know, force her into lesbianism, nigga.
Yeah, I'm
She
saying.
done had 2 kids and been a whole mother. Now she's like, fuck it, I don't even want a man at all. Fuck it. This nigga piss me off. What's up, you know?
Oh.
What's going on with that, Mark? Nigga around here like she got tired of y'all going to the gym and you know what I'm saying, you asking her not to bathe. You know what I'm saying?
And he's always talking about like his Caribbean roots and all that kind of stuff. I know for a fact, if people in Jamaica heard that he was out here being a whole vampire, even in St. Thomas, that would not fly at all. He would have to go live in the gully somewhere. That would not fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was telling him earlier in the chat that when he go to Jamaica to keep that same energy. I bet one of those rude boys gonna show him something.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of period,
Yeah.
it's wrong insert.
Better calm down.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Yeah,
you know that's not gonna fly there.
no, not at all. He cannot go to Jamaica with those shenanigans. Not at all. They're not gonna think it's cute. They're not gonna think it's funny. It's not gonna think he's none of that. You don't think
No.
he's a creep and a weirdo.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got anything else to say? We at the 2-hour mark.
Oh, it's been
And
2 hours. Dang, it's been fun.
yeah.
No, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I
Well,
appreciate
thank you
that.
guys. I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate that. You know, like I said, those people over there, they ain't got nothing they providing for nobody. There's no content over there. There's no education over there. That most they can do is go get drunk at some bar. You know what I'm saying? Or go to the Best Western Bust hotels and stuff, and hang out in hotels that's free in New York, and act like they're doing something. You know what I mean? So we see it for what it is, and we also understand, like we see clearly everything that's going on as far as this is a protection situation for a man that's in a trouble situation. I'm not here to jump into what Sonny and Marcus, whether that happened. We've been down that path. That's not my content. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we do have to see this. Marcus is definitely hyping up a group of people to attack people that are willing to tell the truth about him. You know what I mean? He's definitely doing it.
Yeah.
He's literally hired like he's literally some kind of seduced these women, like Monkey Speaks, Miss Piggy Dolt and her crew, you know what I'm saying, to follow people around the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like we doing other things. Kiki was doing the thing about Donald Trump, politics. They still was on it. And I was like, why is it like, I couldn't understand the obsession at first, but it was the clout chase. They felt Marcus convinced them that he had their back some kind of way. And that a lot of them were just fighting to get on camera to get an interview of some sort. We even seen like his biggest advocate online, and Marcus is a piece of shit for this. I'm being real. Sheena, for the last few months, has been the biggest advocate for him. And when she went there, she drove 16 hours to go see this man. Let's cut everything. I'm just looking at it from a real perspective.
Yeah. No
she drove
lies told.
16 hours to come see you. You didn't even feature her on your channel to give her an interview. She been fighting Sonny. She done had people, going hard for you. And, she putting her channel at jeopardy, all that shit.
She had to beg for lunch. She had to beg for a $15 lunch. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, he didn't even share it out on his community tab.
Yeah, then share a live. Oh, do a shout out. and shout out the da da da, and do this clip and you can put it on your channel and you can get money for having me on your channel or whatever. You know what I mean? No, like you didn't like if it's just like this. If someone is really supporting your channel that has a bigger channel and they're trying to help you, they're gonna at some point they're gonna drop down and hit your link. They're gonna hit your link, they're gonna share you out, they're gonna get on their link while you're not there sometimes, they're gonna say, hey, y'all suck so and so, or whatever. That didn't
When
happen. And
she's
this
not
lady
on
has
meth.
battled
She
for you.
only
This
does
lady,
it when she's on meth.
yeah. She has battled for you. She has drove 16 hours for you, and you have done you have really laughed in her face. You know that lady's slow and delayed. She admitted it. You know what I mean? You know she's
Yeah.
slow and delayed.
And then you have the one that said, I thought you were just on your panel. I thought y'all was cool now. Well, I thought everything was done and over with when he hit that panel that night. Remember he was saying he don't have no bad no smoke with me, none of that, no beef. But
Yeah.
then I see you live after all these months and I just dropped down and laughed. I didn't even say anything. I just laughed. And you immediately started trying to drag or whatever on live, trying to be funny.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's like, oh, you want to tell the truth about the picture now? I'm like, where's all of this coming from? I thought we didn't have a beef, you know? So yeah, every time he mentioned a picture to me, I'm gonna ask him about that bloody tongue. So that's where we
Period.
are.
He's
Yeah.
very vindictive.
Yeah.
Like
So
because
I
I
don't
really
have a
tried to.
beef,
And
but
let me, before you
I
go in
really.
on that, baby, let me say this about the vindictive part is the fact that we moved on. He is hyping up a group of people to follow us. We haven't had anything about Atlanta Street interviews and our titles, tags, nothing. And it's feminine to actually try to get months later, I'm getting my revenge. I'm gonna get that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga ain't even fucking with you. You got it, baby.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I pretty much thought we squashed everything. Okay, we not reporting on your channel no more. We moving on. But Marcus has continued to follow me, continue to follow Octavius, and continue to, incite people to come after me. Like, stop.
Yeah.
yeah, so
And
no, I
and
don't have a problem with him, but he just need to stop all that messy stuff. Don't tell me we don't have a problem. Then the next time you see me, we have one. That's
yeah.
crazy.
And that was the thing
I
about the
don't know.
whole thing with Miss Piggy Dolt Chase. Is the fact that she was over there, and y'all notice how my subscribers jumped up by 20 today because they was trying to porn bomb me. You know what I mean? So what happened was, so let's get back to what I was about to say about there was one by one that was getting recognized by Marcus. Marcus has understood. Marcus has said from the beginning he don't like older women, but he has found them. He's found a way to manipulate these older ladies to advocate for him. You know what I'm saying? By patting on the back. You know what I'm saying? Mentioning their name ever so often and dropping down their chat every blue moon. He's dropped down my chat for like the second, third time this week in 1 week. They are like, oh my God, Marcus was in the chat. Oh, he was in the chat. You know how they be getting a Marcus
They
was in so.
immediately changed the
Yeah.
title of the video and everything midstream. Marcus Jones the panel. Marcus hit the
Marcus, you want to
line.
hit the live, but you want drop the link. I'm dropping the link. I'm dropping the link right now. Yeah, Mark. Hold on, Marcus is coming up. Passionately, no, Marcus is talking. Marcus, you were saying, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna put now if you interrupt Marcus again, I'm gonna put you in the back. You say one more word. You say one more word. I'm gonna put you in the back because a man is up here talking. Okay, a man is up here. Marcus is up here. He's talking. Okay, and I don't
Now, go
need.
ahead, Marcus.
No, Kiki, B, you can get your ass in the back.
You got your own channel.
You got your own channel. You got your own channel. You can go live on your own channel. Oh, You go live on your own channel. I don't give a damn. Okay, you get mad about it if you want. And
We-
Sonny, a bitch gonna have to wash her ass before she come for me.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, because Sonny, yeah, Sonny, don't talk about Sonny, but don't talk about Marcus. Marcus, don't let that bitch talk about you. No, don't let that bitch talk about you. Yeah, man. Y'all fill out the bushes on that one, huh?
you know what I forgot to tell y'all? When Kiki did that live recently about how her second guessing herself, how they just go live and talk about you. I forgot to
Yeah.
tell y'all that that is true. That is true. That they will sit there and just do so much and say so much. I'm walking around here like, damn, looking into myself like, am I a good mom?
Yeah,
Everybody keeps saying I'm a bad mom. And then
Yeah.
I'll
exactly.
say something, and then hubby will be like, where that came from? Like, why would you say that? And I'm like, people on the internet say I'm a bad. He's like, no, you're a great mother. You know,
Yeah,
you go above and beyond for our kids. So yeah, the I guess the point I'm trying to make is like, if you don't have somebody in your corner, like how I said, y'all were, my moms were, everybody that was there know who they are.
yeah,
Yeah.
That stuff will break you down if you're like all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And then people kept wondering, like, why are you so quiet? Why are you not clapping back? They don't even understand how hard it is to fight somebody or just go live and cut somebody out. It's like you're fighting with a ghost because I don't know who these people are.
right.
Yeah.
And it's
No
so
idea who they are.
they make a lie sound like the truth, and people are so ready to hear a lie that you can have receipts and everything showing the whole truth. Like you can have the truth on video, and they still want to stick to that lie and believe that lie. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
made up a scenario about your child, that special needs, supposedly. I don't know. It's not my concern to even talk about it, to verify anything. But that's like a form of casting a spell, putting things in your head that you never even imagined. You know what I'm saying? So you discussed it.
Yes.
You discuss it. Somebody can even
Yes.
say something about you between you and your family, shit like that.
But
And
yeah, I'm not gonna
yeah,
clean up. Go ahead.
yeah. They do that. And what's happened now? See, the Miss Piggy Dolt, she doesn't like the fact that what's happening now is that she's becoming content. She's
Mm-hmm.
becoming content for the incestuous loving beast that she is. He has a track record of being loving to talk about single women that they're not protected or have very little protection, that she feel is vulnerable, that doesn't have the education to protect themselves online. You know what I'm saying? That's how she lost her channel. She thought that Sonny would never get anybody to help her out of her situation. That's why they want to keep. It was a lot of people trying to keep us divided. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and Sonny divided and Kiki divided. That way, they can continue to put her in a state of slavery and exploitation. She's a slave. Baddies is a slavery. There's nothing to pity about them when they lose their channels at all. That's
And they
slavery.
try to make themselves look like greater than, and whoever they're kicking it with, they try to make them look like lesser than. Like they found me. I did not find these people. I did not know about no Chase Dolt or whatever. She started coming to my channel, and then she started bringing all of her people, so that when I'm speaking now, it's always got to be in the beginning. The adults are in the video. Make sure y'all support, because it just looks like you have overwhelming support from them. But what they're doing is they're drowning out your own chat and your own chat members, and
Yeah.
then you're speaking to them.
Yeah.
Vibes Queen was smart enough to see through it, and then she was like, "You're castle residents when you're in the castle. I don't know where you
Mm-hmm.
are, somewhere else, who you are, but here you're gonna be castle residents." So she, curved that. They didn't come back to her chat no more.
Yeah. Guys, I
Yeah,
need
it
y'all
was
to
like an
smash that like button.
invasion.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah, they
know what
come
they're
over.
doing.
They should know what they're doing. They're over there throwing up their symbols and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and they're trying to like entice your people oh, they promote just promotion of their channel and their brand. You know what I mean? When they come
Yeah.
over. So
Yeah,
they,
because in the live chat started being nothing but ice cubes and pink hearts. And I'm like,
yeah,
Yeah,
wait, the whole chat is pink and all of that.
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And then
Yep.
if you're really, really weak as a content creator, if you're really, really weak minded, you'll be dumb enough to put that little ice cube in your name.
yeah. And I'm
And
gonna
now
turn her
you're
into,
on.
I'm gonna make her, I'm like, I think it's cool to go over to the Latrice Allen sector and start doing some interviews for people to find out who this person really is. You know, I think we need to start going on that because she did a lot of digging on us. It was boring to me to even think about finding out who she is, but after finding out what Latrice Allen has said about her, I think since she wants to be part of this sector and wants to investigate, we can find out who she is. I do have somebody email me a lot of times. If you know people that are willing from that Latrice, they must be from the Latrice Allen sector. If you're listening, I need you to contact those people over there and say that hey, Octavius is willing to do interviews and find out who this person really is and what this person has
I
really
mean,
done.
her whole life is out there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of emails, they email every day. Like, we see what you look like. We see everybody that's connected to you. Like, all of your stuff is out there. Whoever these people are, because it's multiple people that send out the
Yeah,
information. Girl, we see you. We know exactly who you
they don't
are.
send pictures of
So
everything.
everything. Don't even
Yeah.
break it
Yeah,
all down. But yeah,
mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah,
There's no hiding.
yeah,
And some of
Yep.
the pictures are very entertaining.
mm-hmm. Like we really see what you look like. We see why you hate. You talk about black women and their noses because you have that type of nose.
We know about the
That's
gap
why.
teeth in your
Yeah,
family, why you making fun of people
yeah,
gaps. We
yeah,
know about everything. We've seen it
yeah,
all.
yeah. Yeah, I see more than what I need. Like if I was a different type of individual, you know what I'm saying? If I was a different type of individual, it you know, it really be embarrassing. You know what I mean? It really
We've
be an embarrassing. Like
we know about the missing persons. We know about everything, girl. They've told us everything. So
mhm,
leave us alone, because we ain't put nothing out there. You're a
Yeah.
mess.
yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
yeah,
I know a
These
lot
people
too, and
don't like
still
you.
haven't put up anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot.
yeah.
It's a
They
lot.
have emailed everything about this lady. Um, they like they're talking about, oh, he been doing the timestamps on certain things. Oh, he been doing it. No, there's people that don't like you that are going to get the timestamps for me for these copyrights.
Yeah.
There's emailing me. I'm like, okay, all right, damn, I ain't know that. Okay, cool, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Everything.
they're doing the work.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
like, are these federal agents or something?
I
Like,
know
who are they?
they're doing the work. They were
Because
very
I tried to send a simple thank you back, and it said this email address
yeah
don't exist.
yeah
I said, oh,
they're doing the work. So don't think, oh, I'm just sitting up all night searching through videos stuff. I'm like, okay, I didn't know about this one here. Okay, right, you know what I mean? They're
yeah,
doing the
you've
work.
made enemies. You definitely made enemies. And they definitely have let us know what type of time you're on, and
Yeah.
all
And,
about you, girl.
and whoever you are, I want you to contact the people from her sector, and I want to do some interviews. I mean, you could interview anybody from my past. I wouldn't give a damn. Like I wouldn't care. If anybody hate me now, they just sore about the fact that I left them behind. You know what I mean? I already, one of my biggest one of the biggest people that's been sore about me has already came out and said whatever. I rebutted that shit 2 weeks ago. That's pretty much as far as you're gonna get that. But with you, it sounds like you got a hell of a past. We want to hear about your love for sexual deviant talk, and maybe that's why them old bitches are over there in your chat that watched every porn tape. You know they're bored, and you over there Big Mama Miss Piggy is gonna Miss Piggy Dolt is gonna give nasty story time about other people's children. So y'all eyeballing and watching.
I still can't believe that she really wants us to act like her current pictures look the same as those old pictures that she's been showing us for the last 9 months. Like, you really gonna act like we just gonna overlook that?
You're nothing special. You're nothing special, and you don't have no room to judge nobody. It ain't, you know, like I'm not gonna say that you're like you're completely busted, but there's a lot of flaws. You don't smile, and when somebody say you got the T-moo teeth, you got the T-moo teeth in when you do smile. I mean, your grill, your natural grill is messed up. All right, you had to wear black. You had to have a color contrast with the lighter jacket, that raggedy jacket that you had on. You know what I'm saying? That you thought you would split up and tear up or whatever, you know. And the black dress to try to hide, you know what I'm saying, them areas. So we you know what I'm saying, a nigga know what it is. And you're big, baby. You're a big girl. You're not slim. You're not slim and trim. And it's like the whole thing about it, I'm not here to beat people up for their weight because, hey, I got weight issues. Kiki got weight issues. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us in this sector have weight issues. It's no big deal. But when you try to come out here and make it seem like you just this slim trim model that works out every day, no, you're not. You're trash. You know what I mean? You live a sedentary lifestyle. If I hit a link, you're there to jump in the chat to type at any given time of the day. That means that you don't have a job. You know what I mean?
Right, facts.
You don't have a job. Like, what do Miss Piggy Dolt do for a living? Like, what does she do for a living?
She breeds.
Yeah. No, I believe that she got a check. I believe that she got some kind of special check. And, you know, she get the check from the government and she might not even have access to the children. I believe that woman's special needs. I can't see her raising kids on her own with the type of mentality that she has because she's too obsessive. She's too obsessive. Yeah. That's why you never had a kid. You never hear kids in her background.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? You heard kids in my background. You had a child in my background a few times. But you'll never hear a child in hers. Any time of the day. She go live 5 in the morning. In the summertime was here. She lived in New York in a small ass apartment. Okay. When did you hear one kid talk about the juicy juice? Or the game? You know what I mean? And nothing about no video game, nothing about the juicy juice or the potato chips or whatever, or little John hit me. None of that. We will never hear that type of talk because that was the issue with the CPS in the first place. That's my theory on it. I believe that you don't love your children. That's why you have all the time in the world to stalk other people. You're miserable and very, very alone. You have developed a family of miscreants, of old people online. You know what I'm saying? That are fascinated with other people's children and other people's lives. That's obsessive. It's weird. It's very weird behavior. I'll be embarrassed to follow you on the internet, jump in the chat. Somebody I said, oh, I'm a moderator at DG's. So yeah, of course, I'm a moderator. I'm a subscriber. I've been there for years. I drop down every so often. You know what I mean? That day I hit the link, you pop out. And I asked DG, I said, DG, when the last time this woman even been in your chat? You know, he got quiet because you know it's been a long time. He was there for me. You're my fan. You know what I mean? You're my fan. Just like Marcus, he's here. He's here for Kiki. You know what I mean? He can't get enough. Okay. You talk about, oh, they got 350 people in the chat. Why you wasn't over there? Because, you know, it's the same shit about the pig, Fiona, and the half a body, all the same recycled things, and her just talking vulgar about everybody, kids, and lying on shit she don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? And protecting your weird ass that has been out here with motherfuckers talking about they women, little girls niggas talking about you want them to act like little girls and shit. Grown ass like
Watch, rinse, and repeat.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's weird. Like, how can you sit in a chat, whether me and Sonny get along, yes or no, right? You
Yeah.
lay down with her. How can you sit in a chat and hear people calling the woman that you once was sleeping with half a body?
Yeah.
Exactly. And
And
then
you
say that
spoke to
they
her
get good
dad.
How is
content.
that masculine? How
Remember
is
Right.
that?
Remember he had to
You'll
get
never
approval
see
from his
me.
dad
Yeah.
and even
Yeah, when me and Kiki fell out, it was people in the big set that go on live. I didn't go in there and share. Oh, me share a motherfucking lie that was talking down on Kiki. I ain't did that. And you can't show one case where I hit a bitch link to talk down on Kiki. And doing that talk. Not one.
yeah,
Not
but
one.
remember they were saying that he had to talk to her dad to even take her out the first time or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll sit up there and look that man straight in the face. Oh yeah, I'll protect your daughter and all of that. Remember, he got girls, so watch out now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Yeah, like I said, it's rinse and repeat with them people over there. I'm gonna get back to my shorts and doing my uploads. I find the uploads to be very fun, and I'm gonna be doing more uploads, and they're gonna be a lot more crisp and clean. So I'm working on more technology to get that done. So I've been doing investigating on how we could do the short stories, and I got it where I could get AI actors to do the reading of the stories that I write. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna look out for those uploads. So get like somebody like Morgan Freeman, James Earl Jones, Angela Bassett to read it. You know what I'm saying? And go push that out. And so next week, Kiki is gonna pretty much take the baton. I'm gonna be a lot more busy next week, and so that's why y'all see me in a rush to do the lives this week. So next week it's gonna be her turn, and then we're gonna be over there a lot more. Yeah, but look out for my uploads. Look out for my shorts because I do have a lot of shorts I haven't uploaded yet. So check that out. But moving forward, the so-called issues that I don't have no. But my thing is with that lady Chase. I'm just calling by her name. Like as far as her, I'm disgusted by her. I think she's a stalker. I think they're weird. This woman has went as far as saying when she lost her channel, I think it was yesterday or before yesterday, I don't care. I will go on other social media platforms and re-upload those videos of Son. So
Wow.
I mean, they're like, bro, that's obsessive. It's
He's a
nothing's
weirdo.
cool about being an obsessive weirdo. Like I'm really surprised that black people in general, wherever the fuck they're from, when the fuck did it come popular to be like that grown ass man worry about whether or not I could take care of family or something like? But nigga, are you interested? Or like you want to look at did I knock you up and get you pregnant? Are you mad because I can't provide you with medical? Medical insurance or something like that? I don't know you. I don't deal with men. I didn't know niggas could get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So why you worried about my situation? It's the obsession. It's the following a nigga. It's the obsessiveness of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? For me, with these people, they're weird. Like, Chase, can you justify following the motherfucker? Like, bitch, if you that bitch, get online. Go to New York.
How do they all follow in groups? That's the weird
Facebook.
part.
They
It's
got
like
a Facebook
all
group.
y'all over here, like y'all sitting at home waiting on another female to tell y'all grown asses what to do and where to go online. That's weird.
Yeah. Can't go live and all of this.
They gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta wait on go to live. Yeah. Don't go live at this time because don't go live at this time because they pretty much check in, like they pretty much gotta check in with Batty. Remember that raggedy bitch Chase tried to do that shit with you talking about, oh, I was gonna go live. Like, bitch, when the fuck we was in your room? I got mad as fuck. I was like, hold up.
I went ahead and ended it because I was trying to support.
Yeah. Like, when the fuck did we ever get into some goddamn rotation and shit? Bitch, struggle on your own.
I didn't know it was some Devo type stuff. I didn't know. See, that's what they do, and that's what cults do, and that's how these manipulation happens even with these homeless girls. Like you're thinking it's something else. And the next thing you know, you caught up in a whole cult-like situation where you was just trying to be nice to somebody. You was just trying to be supportive. And next thing you know, it's like, and that's how a lot of her members end up over there as members. Like they were just trying to be supportive, be part of this group. It was fun at first. It was funny. And by the time they realized in these cults that no, it's not a game. It's not funny. It's deeper than you know. They're scared to leave because they don't have any support. And they don't want to be ambushed by these women. And they don't want to be followed. Can you imagine if you're by yourself, you're a single woman, you thought these people were cool, you linked up with these people, you shared some of your business with these people, bloop, 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 wop, wop, wop. Then you see that these people are evil as hell. You want to get away from them. And then everywhere you go, here they are popping up.
Yeah. And they got all your information.
Yeah.
They done rated you. They know what your children look like. They know what your daughters look like. They know what your sons look like. They know where they go to school. They know your cousins. And they'll make up lies. If they find out any kind of dirt on you, what they'll do, they're gonna contact your cousin, your family, your brother, your sister.
Contact your job. See,
and
for me, it is different because I came from the beef sector. All that little weird stuff that they thought they was doing to me, that's been done already. So everybody in my life is already on alert. Everybody. So that. Come on now. So, but to a person who is like a regular subscriber, supporting them or whatever, ain't never been through no stuff like that, don't even know what no sector is. Like, let's just say somebody that came straight from the Atlanta Street interview channel and was like, what's this? And next thing you know, they caught up in that stuff. That's why you don't see some people.
Yeah.
Some people that you used to really see supporting, you don't see them because they're afraid that they're going to be attacked.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Well, all right, y'all. Anybody got any closing statements?
No, that's it for me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming. Happy birthday. Oh, it's our birthday? Happy birthday, boss.
Yeah, my birthday.
Oh, who birthday? Who said happy birthday? Oh, I thought somebody said happy birthday. Kiki said happy birthday to somebody. Kiki, who did you say happy birthday to?
It's happy birthday to the street sector. It's reborn without Miss Piggy Dolt. That channel is gone.
Oh yeah, gone. And you ain't gonna be beefing with me back and forth. I got other ways to beef with you, Miss Piggy Dolt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Miss Piggy Dolt, we're not promoting your new channel, so go away.
Yeah, shoot fly.
Don't bother me.
Shoot fly. Shoot fly. That's what you do.
She runs around with a group of gnats. Like, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Was over there mad as hell because somebody would have hit her panel. I'm looking like, girl, I don't know you. I don't even hit panels everywhere.
Yeah, like
she gonna demand somebody.
I don't go on nobody panel. Not like that.
Yeah, no. But I'm gonna set up an online store. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna show everybody the proof. I'm gonna wear some drawers for a day, and then I'm gonna come on camera and I'm gonna sign the underwear.
No, you're not. Just
sign the underwear.
No, you're not.
And you know what I'm saying, for the adult proof. You know what I'm saying, and y'all can, you're lonely at night. Just, you know what I'm saying. I mean, because it's giving obsession. It really is. It's like, Jesus Christ.
You'll probably be sold out on the first day.
I know, right? And when these people in the Atlanta street sector, we call it like that. Like Marcus, he loved the smells. He's like, nah, he took a homeless woman that ain't bathed in days. And nah, you know what I'm saying? I want it just like that. I want it just like that, right there.
That's gross.
Yeah, I feel like let me go
right
shower real quick. No, I don't shower.
And the bush is like, gone. Get.
Yeah. All right, y'all, let's go. All right, peace, everybody.
Bye.